13 years ago, I was leaving the most violent marriage, and I left that marriage with my car, my 2 kids, and our personal belongings like clothes in trash bags in the back of my car. And I did not know how I was going to make anything work when I got to Boise, where my family was. But I was in the position where I was willing to risk being in a homeless shelter because I knew that I was not going to survive that marriage. And shortly before I made the decision to leave, I had a friend, Lisa England, who was killed by her husband before he turned the gun on himself. And I knew when that happened to Lisa that I was next. That was my inherent feeling, and that I just had to figure it out and I had to leave. So I did that. And I got here and I got a job pretty quickly. I had a friend who let us stay with her for about a month and a half till I could get enough money to get on my feet. And every day was a struggle. I felt like I was drowning emotionally. A lot of people think that when you leave an abuser that it's all one and done, everything's good. There's not a lot of education out there about how you will still be stalked, you'll still be abused through the court system, and that was the case for me. So on top of trying to figure out finances, figure out this, how to work out this trauma that I had been through physically, emotionally, and then mom on top of it, I was just drowning. And for a while I did turn to alcohol to keep me functional because my anxiety was just so bad. Um, I stumbled through every type of therapy, EMDR, cognitive behavioral therapy. I took various types of pharmaceutical medication to try to help with my depression and my anxiety, and nothing seemed to get down to the root of it and really resolve the PTSD that I had, or those triggers, which now looking back I realize that we're always going to have triggers. It's how quickly we might be able to resolve the anxiety that comes up when we trigger. But it wasn't until I started working with shamans that I noticed a massive shift in the way that I was engaging with the world. And one of those ways was that I started feeling safe for the first time in a really long time. I felt safe in my body. I felt safe to go out in public. And I still have issues sometimes. It hasn't fully gone away, but I truly believe in the methods and the somatic experiences that I've had through Medicine Wheel, because it's not just here that we resolve trauma. There's an awareness portion, but there's also the emotional body. And then because our body's so dense, I feel like the physical body might be the last thing that really gets in line with the healing. So going back a little bit, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor the end of 2021, and then I've had some significant health issues over the last year. But going through this shamanic practitioner program and going through Medicine Wheel has given me my life back, has given me myself back, and allowed me to show up differently for my kids as a mother, because they also have struggled with anxiety and depression as a result of what we've lived through. And I'm feeling called now to help women and children who have been through domestic violence like I have been, so that they don't have to stumble through all these different healing modalities. And honestly, the reality is that a lot of people don't even have the resources to do that. So I feel like my mission is to shortcut, and that's what shamans do. We're the map makers. We go through, we're initiated through illness or trauma or something, to where we get to create the map through our lived experience, and then we get to shortcut that for the people that we help. And so that's the point I'm at in my journey now, after resolving things that I never thought that I would even be able to breathe again through. And I'm really excited for my journey moving forward, because this just feels like another point on that map that I'm creating.